Hello and welcome to this National Career Service webinar on how to get ready for a job interview. During this webinar, we'll be looking at the following topics so that by the end of the webinar, you'll be able to select a suitable outfit for your interview. You'll be able to plan your route and you'll also be able to prepare so that you make a good impression. So first things first, the interview outfit. What do you need to know? If an interviewer can see that you've made an effort with your appearance, they'll know you're taking the interview very seriously. So think about the company dress code. For example, if the company has a website, then go online and have a look at the images on there and wear something that will fit in with that company's culture. That's similar to what the employers are wearing on their website. Some other points to consider about your interview outfit. Think about your hair. Can you make sure it's neat and tidy for the interview? Try to make sure your fingernails are clean and manicured if possible. Wear smart and professional clothing that you've cleaned and ironed beforehand. Try to avoid wearing distracting patterns, large earrings, or wearing trainers. Make sure you're wearing clean and polished shoes. And try to avoid a strong fragrance, as this can be very off-putting to the interviewer. You want the employer to remember you and not your outfit. It's really important to plan your route before you go to the interview. So make sure you confirm the address of where your interview is going to be with the employer. And if you can, go there the day before to check the route and see how long it takes you to get there. You could use TfL's Journey Planner to plan your route, especially if you're using public transport. It's always a good idea to plan an alternative route as well, just in case there are any problems with the transport system on the day of the interview. And if you have a disability, make sure that you ask beforehand about what disabled access is to the building. So what should you do the night before the interview? It's a good idea to read through the job description or job specification just to refresh your memory of what the job is about. And reread through your application form just to familiarise yourself with the answers that you've given. Check your notes. You will have prepared answers to competency-based questions and you will have done some research on the company, so it's a good idea to read through those again. Check you have a notepad and pen in case you need to make any notes or ask questions at the end of the interview. Check you've got a copy of your CV in case the employer wants to see that. Check you've also got any documents that have been requested, for example, right to work documents. Prepare your interview outfit and double check your route to the interview. Use TfL Journey Planner. Make sure you have an early night and set your alarm so you get a good night's sleep and wake up ready to go. On the day of the interview itself, remember that when meeting someone for the first time, first impressions can have a lasting effect. So first impressions count. Make sure that you're making a good impression from the moment you walk through the door and you're greeted by the receptionist. Remember that they could be asked for their impression of you after the interview. Some top tips for the day of the interview itself. Make sure you arrive on time. It doesn't matter if you're a few minutes early, but employers will remember if you're late for the interview. Make a note of who you should ask for, so when you go into reception, you can tell them who you're meeting for the interview. Be polite to everyone you meet. You never know who might be asked for their opinion of you after the interview. Remember to smile and introduce yourself and offer a confident handshake. Use good eye contact and keep smiling. Try to be enthusiastic and as natural as possible. This will show in your voice and in your face. Thank you for watching this webinar. We hope you found it useful. We'd encourage you to look at the resources on the National Career Service website, especially the Help to Find a Job page, which has lots of helpful tips on interview preparation and interview advice. You can also find lots of webinars on our Careers Inspiration page, including the webinar, How to Improve Your Interview Technique, which can help you with your interview preparation. If you need further help and support, or you'd like a more in-depth one-to-one with a careers advisor, or even just a short session, for example, if you've been furloughed recently, please call 0800 100 900 to make an appointment with a qualified careers advisor. Thank you.